.03M is one of those weird games which isn't really a game, but more of an experience. It can be compared to something like Dear Esther, but it's a lot more subtle than that. Its main goal is to remember those who passed away and were affected by the Tōhoku earthquake and tsunami. It attempts to get you to empathize with the people involved in the tsunami. In terms of gameplay, there really isn't much to the game. The game instructs you to find the butterflies on the items, and once you click the butterflies, they direct you in the correct direction. It's very linear and very restrictive in what you can do, but it doesn't really take away from the game because it's so short and unique that the whole time you're just in awe of the environment and what's happening. This game isn't really for those who are looking for an action-packed thriller of a game. It sets out to achieve something and does what it does well and nothing more. For the most part, the sound design is quite good. The sound effects of the beach and the shoreline are quite calming and relaxing and fit well with the environment. But the footsteps can be quite obtrusive in what you're doing, and they really annoyed me the whole time I was playing because they were just too loud and they didn't add anything to the game. I think that's probably one of the only negative things I found in the game, but it's quite a big negative because it really distracts you from the environment. The music itself is really good. It fits well as well. It's very basic and matches everything else that's happening in the game. The game never really explains anything of what's going on or what it's about. The only reason I know what it's about is because I read the synopsis. I think this is good because anybody who's got the game has probably read what it's about, but it doesn't force emotion onto people, but lets them discover it in themselves. I think one problem is that many people who aren't very empathetic or who don't really care that much, they won't care about the game at all. But for $2 or £1.50, you can't really go wrong with it. Like, half the money goes to charity and it's very cheap. There's no reason not to try it. But the price shouldn't be a reason to buy the game. You should buy this game for the experience. You'll probably remember it more than most games, and it provides a very short but unique experience, like a virtual memorial for those who lost their lives in the earthquake and the tsunami. And the game tries to invoke a feeling of empathy within you, and it does it without forcing it on you, and leaves you to your own devices to let you explore the world and see what happens.